Hey, what's up, everybody? Have you ever been in a situation where you said or did something and immediately thought, well, that escalated quickly? Yeah, me too. Like the time where my kids once spilled an entire gallon of juice on the kitchen floor. And my response? No, I didn't calmly say, hey, let's clean this up. I went full on detective mode asking, which one of you did this? And I immediately turned to the youngest one. You've been asking for juice all day. Was it you? Where were you precisely at 3:42 p.m. when the juice hit the floor? Don't lie to me either. I got witnesses. You know, all of this is if I was solving some high profile case. And they all just stood there looking at me like, Dad, it's juice, not a crime scene. Not my proudest moment, I'll say, but hey, I'm human. But luckily over the years, I've learned the power of emotional intelligence, and it's been a game changer for me, both in my personal life and in my professional career. So as we talk today, I want to share 3 strategies that have made a huge impact on my life and how appreciation ties it all together. So stick with me, it'll be worth it, and I promise to keep it fun. So let's start with the personal side. Emotional intelligence isn't just about understanding others. It starts with you understanding yourself. A few years ago, I found myself at this point where I was frustrated with everything and everyone around me. And what I didn't realize at the time is I wasn't really frustrated with them. I was frustrated with myself. And emotional intelligence has taught me how to step back and ask, what am I really feeling? This leads me to my first strategy. Name it to tame it. You see, when we can name the thing that we're feeling, it becomes less overwhelming. For example, instead of me saying I'm angry in a moment, maybe it becomes I'm disappointed because I expected more. Naming the emotion gives clarity, right? And it helps you become a better communicator. It helped me communicate better with my family, especially when my kids would treat the couch like it was their trampoline. Now let's talk about the professional side. There was a time at work when things got heated and my team missed a deadline and everybody began to point fingers at one another. And I wanted to jump in and really say how I felt, but instead I paused, and that pause was everything. So here's strategy number 2. Pause before you react. It's simple, but powerful. When emotions are running high, give yourself a moment to breathe before you respond. And trust me, it's the difference between resolving a problem and creating one. An example of this would be, instead of saying, why didn't you do this? Or why didn't anyone do X? I asked the question, what can we do to ensure this doesn't happen again? And the results would be a conversation and a stronger team. Finally, let's talk about something that all ties it together: appreciation. In both my personal and professional life, I've learned that showing appreciation strengthens every relationship. But it isn't just about saying thank you. It's about being intentional. And for that, strategy number 3 is the gratitude 3, 2, 1. Every day, I want you to think of 3 people you appreciate, 2 reasons why you're grateful, and 1 thank you message to send. It can be to a coworker, a spouse, a friend, but just don't send all 3 at the same time. You don't want to mess around and send your boss a message saying, you make my heart smile. So as we go about our daily lives, let's commit to growing our emotional intelligence and practicing appreciation. It's not about being perfect. It's about being intentional. EQ isn't just for the workplace or family dinners. It's for every moment when we have a chance to respond with kindness, empathy, and clarity. It's time to show up and be a better version of ourselves for ourselves and for others. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Here's to growth, gratitude, and greatness. I'll see you soon.